Hello there, I'm Kate Miles from the Mind Body Reset, and I'm here today to talk to you about the microbiome. Now, I'm sure you've heard about friendly bacteria from the yogurt adverts. Well, our friendly bacteria can be found in the gut and makes up a portion of our microbiome, along with unfriendly bacteria plus viruses and fungi. When these communities are in harmony, we are happy and healthy humans, but when the balance is out of kilter, we become unwell. What might upset this balance though? Antibiotics are problematic because they tend to kill all our bacteria, which leaves us with viruses and fungi. And as a modern lifestyle just promotes bad bacterial regrowth, it's very difficult to bounce back, especially if we've had antibiotics in the past. Steroids, especially when taken for extended periods, can also cause damage, so it's very important that we only use them sparingly as prescribed and when absolutely necessary. Now, food can be very troublesome, especially sugar and starchy carbs which break down into sugar, and this is problematic as our bad bugs do love sugar, so the more of it we eat, the more the bad proliferates. Stress is also relevant as this reduces digestive function, which worsens microbial balance, especially when prolonged. But why does a gut bug imbalance make us ill? Well, we need the good bugs to break down our food adequately so that we can absorb those nutrients and maintain a healthy elimination habit. Without enough good bugs, our nutrition, energy and general health starts to dip, and we experience digestive disturbance, which in the case of diarrhea further strips the gut of its remaining good bugs, depletes our water levels, leads to dehydration and causes untold levels of pain and embarrassment. Or in the case of constipation, we become bloated and uncomfortable, as well as experiencing a buildup of toxins and possibly a loss of appetite. So we lose our healthy glow as the bad bugs reign supreme, which starts to cause damage to the gut, creating an immune response, and pain-inducing inflammation floods the area. Now, research suggests that microbiome disturbances can lead to acne, allergies, autoimmune disorders, cancer, depression and anxiety, diabetes, ulcers, arterial disease, colitis, weight problems and malnutrition. So how can we get our microbiome back on track? Firstly, we need to supplement with good bugs via probiotics. Now, those yogurts don't have anywhere near enough to replenish your stocks, so quality tablets are the best option. If you're on antibiotics, take your probiotic 30 or more minutes after your antibiotic. If you take it first or take them together, your antibiotic will kill your probiotics, negating the benefit. Secondly, eat prebiotics. These are fibrous foods that feed the good bugs so they can multiply. Now, veggies are a good option, especially artichokes, asparagus, onions, garlic, leeks, bananas, apples, flaxseed and seaweed. Fermented foods and bone broth can also be very helpful, but these are equally as appealing to the bad bugs and the fungi, so it may be necessary to go on an exclusion diet first. Otherwise, all your well-intentioned efforts could compound the problem. Thirdly, reduce your stress to aid gut function by breathing exercises, mindfulness meditation, gratitude practices, EFT tapping, etc. But if you're unhappy in your life, you may need to consider getting help to allow you to reset your mind-body connection. Now, if you're into quick fixes, why not consider a fecal transplant? This works by taking a poo sample from a healthy subject and transferring it to you. However, I suspect that you don't like the sound of that, so perhaps dietary changes might seem more palatable after all. Now, if you have IBS, try food combining. This separates challenging foods from each other and only combines those that are compatible to reduce the strain on your digestive system. The anti-candida diet is very strict and designed to kill excess fungal colonies. It's possible to do this, but you have to be seriously committed, and it's best overseen by a nutritionist or herbalist. The paleo diet, sometimes referred to as the caveman or Stone Age diet, may be a good option for some as it focuses on clean eating and cuts out those food items that may hinder us. Once you're feeling better for these changes, then an 80-20 approach along the lines of the Mediterranean diet could be all you require to stay well. Now, if you want to make your diet healthier, make sure you take advice, and remember it's always important to make gradual changes or you'll feel even worse and give it all up for convenience. If you're interested in how working with me further could help you, then please DM me to ask a question or request to book a discovery call. Thank you for watching. I hope you found that useful. Goodbye.